This guy is Gabimaru. He was beheaded by someone else with a sword, but he was not injured, but also broke the sword. He learned assassination skills from a young age. The last survivors of the training all possess superhuman bodies. Unable to kill Gabimaru with swords, they turned to arson and burned him alive. With such a big fire, a normal person is long dead, but with Gabimaru, he is fine. Killing Gabimaru failed again, so he could only continue to lock him up. Gabimaru stated that he did not know who his parents were and was told that his parents were killed by the village chief as a child. Since then, Gabimaru has been trained since childhood to kill people on command. The next day, the magistrate's office proceeded with the new plan. Let the bull tear Gabimaru to pieces. They tied ropes to his legs and pulled them with oxen. The results lasted half a day, leaving the cow exhausted to do nothing. Although Gabimaru wanted to be killed, the girl felt he was resisting. Gabimaru further revealed that he was the best in the village, so he got permission from the village chief to marry his daughter. But his daughter's unusual personality turned Gabimaru's life upside down. Gabimaru ran to the village chief to ask for his release, and the village chief agreed. But on the condition that Gabimaru has to do one last thing. No wonder it was his trap. In addition to the current name, Gabimaru also has a nickname of Soulless. Gabimaru has been quietly resisting death for a long time, but he has decided to accept death tomorrow. The next day, Gabimaru was boiled in kerosene, but the results remained unchanged. The next execution will be in charge of this girl. It is known that her name is Sajiri, not an inspector but an executioner who can handle criminals with a single slash. Just for a moment Gabimaru felt his own death. Gabimaru started to resist, dodging Sajiri's attack. If Gabimaru didn't move, he would actually die under her sword. It was at this point that Gabimaru realized that he himself did not want to die. Sajiri has witnessed many deaths, some bravely face death, others want to be forgiven. And people end up lying that they want to die. Gabimaru drew his sword and attacked Sajiri. He once decided to wash his hands and put down his sword to live a peaceful life with his wife, so he went to beg the village head, but the result was like today. He was betrayed. At that moment Sajiri handed him a pardon paper. Gabimaru may be completely innocent, but on one condition, that Gabimaru must go to the afterlife. This place has existed since time immemorial and people call it paradise. This place is also known as the place where the elixir of life is found. They sent someone to get that elixir of life. But over 5 expeditions, not a single survivor returned. After hearing the story, everyone thought it was a fairy tale until they met bodies that turned into flowers. Therefore, they believed that the elixir of life is real, so they send death row prisoners to investigate. If anyone can bring the elixir back, it is innocent. Sajiri is here to find potential candidates to go there. Gabimaru heard that and decided to go explore. He even shows Sajiri his true strength and is ready to face any challenge. One day, a sinner asked to die. Sajiri's father accepted his request and beheaded him. Since that day, her father's sword became the target of Sajiri. Then she tried to remember that moment, followed by beheading the prisoner, but in her swing there was still fear and hesitation. Sajiri hopes to find the one who makes her without hesitation. Then the supreme leader gathers all the prisoners to conduct a detailed announcement of the mission. To perform the mission is to go to the island. Those who bring home the elixir of life will be pardoned. None of them believed this to be true until they were allowed to remove the veil. The judges put out a person turned into a flower. Reportedly, he was the only one to return from a recent island survey. After returning, he is full of flowers. Another 60 members are still missing. No one knows what happened on the island because the only witness is sitting here. After witnessing this fact, most of the prisoners objected to going there. One of them asked, what would happen without the elixir of life? The judge said if you are not satisfied you can leave, but still face death. The judge added a condition that before leaving the country, the number of people going to the island must be reduced. Boats carrying people are limited, so they have to cut a separate number. They rushed to kill each other. Gabimaru is still sitting there. There will be many people as strong as Gabimaru. While everyone was fighting, Aizen advised Sagiri to give up the executioner's path. Once on the island, not only the prisoners, even the executioners were in danger. From a young age, Sagiri had to witness the scene of people being murdered. That's why since childhood, Sagiri was shunned by her friends and gradually turned her into an executioner. Soon after, Gabimaru asks them to stop this carnage as it brings back bad memories. Seeing this, the judge ordered the other criminals to kill him. If they kill Gabimaru, they will give them special permission to go to the island. Gabimaru really didn't want to kill people but had no choice because he had to live to return to his wife. Gabimaru started slaughtering them all. Then the rest include Gabimaru, Fugaza, Killer Harubo, Hunter Kyun, and others. 10 members were selected to accompany the Yamada clan's followers. The people on the list then board a boat to the mysterious island in search of the elixir of life.